Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share about the dangerous things about staying in comfort zone. So as you guys know me, I've been doing YouTube for a while, more than a year. So I quit my job about half years ago, maybe about 5 months. Now I'm in Bali. I leave Australia for good because I've been working there for the past 7 years. I work in a very tough environment, which I will stand for 9 to 10 hours and then doing physical jobs. And I quit that job not because of the pay, but the feeling that I got that is I lack of purpose. I eventually get all the material things that I want, that I can ever imagine, but I wasn't feel happy at all. And I feel like I'm lack of purpose. And that is why I decided to quit. But that is not the most comfortable thing that I can do. In fact, that is the most uncomfortable thing that I did in my life. Because all my life, I've been working since I'm 15 years old through multiple jobs, starting with retail, and I end up in Australia doing butchering, right, which is very hard. But in the fish industry, I have to smell everything in the morning, every day. I work 7 days. I work very hard for what I want. But at the end, what I think I want is not actually what I want. So fast forward, I quit the job, and then it's been about half years now that I only do YouTube videos and read books and learn things that I want to learn in order for me to get to the next chapter of my life. So I leave Australia, which is a very beautiful country, to where I am right now in Bali for the next 1 month. I've been staying here for a month. And while trying to unwind myself, and also discover more about myself, I realized that comfort zone, there's always this comfort zone that are destroying our growth, delaying what we should have been doing or need to do. Right? We always being delayed because of this comfort zone. Why? Because what comfort zone can do for you is staying the same, doing the same thing over and over again. So when you are so comfortable doing the things that you do right now, whatever is in your hand that you can think, it's hard to let that thing go, right? Because you have no need to think about how to get this thing done, because it's done it plenty of time. You got flow, right? You do it subconsciously, effortless. And when you want to start new things, when we want to learn a new skills, it's less attractive than staying the same. Our brain is always want to conserve energy, because learning new things, you need more energy, brain power, right? Consume calories. So our body always trying to maximize the usage of our body. So save energy is the best way, right? Save energy, don't do something crazy, don't go and do something hard, don't challenge it. So we don't burn calories, we don't burn energy. And our brain tend to do that. So years and years will go by and we're just doing the same thing. But I don't know if you guys can resonate with me or not. The more you do the things that you do in your head, the more you feel like I'm not really living my purpose. I'm not having satisfaction, or it's not giving me enough. But I give all things to work, but I don't get that satisfaction. I don't get that this is my purpose. And you have that feelings. And the comfort zone will literally kick in, right? They kick in and then they say, oh, it's okay, just do what you do right now, you're doing great. There's no need to try so hard. Right? That keep us in our place. That keep us from taking risks, which is discomfort, which is not in our comfort zone, not in the place that we know. And that's why we are stuck. That is what this video is about. We are stuck because of we are not able to stay out of the comfort zone. It needs willpower, it needs you to take control in order to step out from the comfort zone. And another thing is, if we all can really resonate with this, the older we got, the less we want to change. Like we want stability, we want to be predictable. We want everything to be just as planned. So there's no need to worry about anything, right? There's no need to do something crazy. I can resonate with that. And I think most of the audience are 30s and 40s, like where things really get settled down, right? We're doing the things that we are doing, we're making a living, so there's no need to do extra things that stress our mind. So this is the part that we want to stay very Zen-like, okay? We want to have peace in our life. And that is the most challenging part of being in your 30s and 40s and trying to do something new. It's like you want me to go back in age, right? It's hard to do that. So the more older that we get, the more less likely we're going to accept new things into our life, because we have built in the principles of doing things. We are not going to change easily because of that. So there's a good thing about that, there's a bad thing about that. The bad thing is we are not like being more accepted to growth, to changes, because of what we have learned before. The bad things is it's harder and harder for us to grow because of that. It's harder to convince ourselves to do something different. And that will keep us stuck for the rest of our life if we are not careful enough. Then why change is necessary? Because without changes, everything will be the same. If you like what you do now, then it's okay. There's no need to change. If you don't like, if you're not satisfied, you want to do something that really put a smile on your face, as I can say, like give you that satisfaction when you have done those things. No matter what it is, like your hobbies, can be making videos or doing something new. Like for me, it's okay, I want to do something that is really meaningful, that can resonate with my audience. So I start my YouTube channel. I have doubt, I have worries, like all of you guys before. But I just go and do it. Most of the reason that I do this is because the influencers, like they influence me, they said take this challenge and then do it first before you have everything. Right? There's no perfect time to start and plant a tree. Right? The first perfect time is 5 years ago. The second best time is today. So that inspired me to like do something that is uncomfortable. Like for the person like me that is not even comfortable with speaking and talking for like with the real person in real life, I have to start talking to my camera, which is like, it's weird. And I don't like that feeling at first, but eventually I get used to that. And I've been making videos since then. So my journey is not like linear. There's up and down, up and down. Sometimes I feel like, oh, am I doing the right thing? Am I pursuing the right direction? There's always uncertainties. But once I push through that and I keep making it, I make progress. So for me now, it's like, okay, I just want to share my experience about the things that I've done and how far I have gone and how I put myself in so many uncomfortable situations. And there's another story about the comfort zone. So we used to go to the club, right? If you are in your 20s or 30s or 40s, if you are in your 30s, you will not like to go to the club anymore, right? You don't like the banging sound, the loud sound of the club and dancing. It's not like our thing anymore. And last night I just touched down in Bali, so I went to the club. I grabbed a drink. And I was thinking like, okay, what is this? It used to be very fun for me, but I don't feel anything like I want to dance. I want to go out to the dance floor and move. It's not like that anymore. It's not that I have that feeling anymore. It's gone. So what I say about the comfort zone, something like this, like something that you can feel. Like you're not doing those crazy things anymore. But long story short, I want to get out of the comfort zone. So then I just walk onto the dance floor and dance. When I start dancing, then it's not as scary, it's not as discomfort as I thought it will be. Right, just doing my own things, the things that I force myself into, right? The discomfort that I think that is not me. But sometime in our life, right, we need to do that. We need to get over our own brain that keep on telling us what to do. Like the so-called rational mind. So when we defeat that, we are actually the one who say, you are going to do this. We use the brain other than the brain use us. Right? This is the whole point. We want to use our brain to our own good, to meet our challenge, meet our purpose. And that is the sole purpose of our brain. That's why we have bigger brains. We need to use them than being used by them. So what do I mean by being used by them? Is they control your emotion, they control your feelings, so that we don't get out of our comfort zone. That is being used by our brain. We are not in control. Then this video is talking about be in control of our own brain, taking charge, making decisions based on what we want, who we want to be, right? By not letting the brains do the controlling, we are able to manage our life better. Why do I say that? Because most of the time, our brains just want to chill. Like if you guys can resonate, our brains just want to do things that are easy, that are not challenging, that are not fun. It just want to relax. It just want to have the high. Like sex, like foods. Right? We easily get into like, okay, I want nice food and then I go and get it, right? There's no challenge. I just need to pay for it. And other things like sex. If you want to go for the easy way, like just find and pay for the sex. Like that is what our brain always lean into, the easy things. But if we do that, imagine that we pay money for this and that to eat the food that are junk. How can our body be good? So here's the time we need to take charge. We take control, we take charge of our diet, what we put into ourselves. And that is when we reject this conditioning of the brain, trying to control what we do. Like we control our own action and we are using the brain to our own good. Like think of like if you really want sex, right, get a partner. It's a tough job. But at the end, you get someone that are your partner, they are with you, right? Share goods and bad. And it's not transactional. It's the feelings, right? And also, if you control what you put in your body, you become stronger, happier, feels better. Right? That is all because we control our brain. We tell the brain what to do, not it tell us what to do. So it starts with small things, like small habits. You can do that. Like if you are lazy doing something, force yourself to do it because you know that it is good for you. I don't know what it is for you, but there must be things that are some sort of annoyed you. You don't want to do it, but you know that it is good for you. So start from there. Start from there, build this discipline that you can control your own emotion, you control how you feel because you control the brain. You use it, not it use you. When you let your brain use you, you have less interesting life because you barely take risks, you barely do something that will change your life, will challenge your own belief, right? So don't get rusted. I know that people in their 30s, 40s, starting to get really hard, right? They harden their belief, and it's hard for them to accept new things, to grow, because of the brain start to take control, right? Put in fears and doubts and things like that, so that you could protect what you have. Right? This is important. The brain always wants to protect what we have so that we don't lose what we have. But it doesn't lean into growth and what you can have if you do this, right? It says what you can lose if you did this. Right? See the difference. So that's about it. That's a danger of staying in comfort zone. So once in a while, or start today, right? Doing something that is uncomfortable, unusual, or the things that are bothering you or annoy you, but you know that you have to get it done in order to be better. Right? No matter what it is, do it today. So I would like you to do it and comment down below what is the challenge that you are facing now, big or small. It doesn't matter. It just have to be a challenge that are uncomfortable. It don't have to be really, really hard. It can be a simple one. Share it or tell me what you think about what you are uncomfortable with now that you want to change. And like and subscribe to my channel so that I can make more videos for you guys. I hope it helps, and share with your friends if they are staying in their comfort zone and not growing, and you can see them doing that and you don't want to see them continue doing that anymore because it's not beneficial for life. As time drags by, we get hardened. Like I say, it's hard for us to grow when we get older. It's hard to be open when we get older and older. So the time is now. Do and challenge yourself with something different that is out of your comfort zone. All right, I will see you in the next one. Peace.